That's good. Hi, Dad. Happy guy.
I realize I'm gonna put those on YouTube. Hi. Recording with my camera. What kind of questions will you ask?
And it really made me feel very uncomfortable because it was ridiculous, you know. But Neil, if you do that now, I will never forgive you. Okay? What kinds of questions do you want to know? You already know qualifications. You know what their major job is.
You actually was a fine question.
Okay,
But not
that's a
in
good
an
one.
audience like that. Because kids could take it the wrong
Okay,
way.
well, he probably grew up, we know he grew up in Jersey. You know,
I'm finding that out later.
What's probably one of your most important issues? Something that you feel very strongly about. Who wants that felon? That's a good one. Hunter, what is your most important issue that's really driving you? Okay? Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
You become a senator and you guys can get a back.
That's mine.
Make that 4. 4 high five. 4. 4 high five.
About environmental education. Why do you think we need it? Why? Did anybody watch YouTube?
I did.
Wasn't that a great one? Why did, all right, skip
Mike, got something to say, Mike?
Listen, guys. Listen to this. Listen to this. It is documented that environmental education increases your test scores. It raises your attention. It cuts down. It raises your focus. It's incredible at how much a little bit of change. And I'm going to tell you something. I know this to be true. I have a kid in my class. I'm not going to tell you anybody's name. But when this person has to sit and just listen to me talk, they are so far away, I can't get them focused. But a couple of weeks ago, when we were doing the group, the research, teacher action research, and we did human knots, and we did, standing in order, smaller animals, larger animal, etc., right? I asked this kid a question. I figured he'll never answer me. He'll have to. He knew exactly the answer to that. And that amazed me. Because if you guys, some of you are not traditional learners. Some of you are kinesthetic. Some of you are verbal. Some of you are spatial. Some of you are, what else? Natural, organized. Naturalistic.
Interpersonal, extrapersonal.
Yeah, I know I'm interpersonal. I would say Brendan, I would call him an intrapersonal learner. Because he's very, you've got a lot of stuff going on in your head, but you don't feel the urge that you have to spew it out to everyone, right?
Josh.
Okay. You are a pain in the neck.
Now, Mike.
We just said Josh Goldman is an extra person.
Guys, we can, you know what? I have a test where you can just figure that out. I don't want to tell you and maybe I'll be wrong. We've got a survey where you can actually take the test and we'll figure out what you are. Usually we're a combination of more than one. Yes.
Well, I just wanted to say something about environmental education. Maybe it's best if we do learn this within schools and all that, because not only does it tie with our environment, but it also ties with other things such as our economic structure, like learning about science, and you'll be learning multiple topics at once.
Totally true. Absolutely. It's sorry. Oh, good. Okay, we'll
On our way, Senator.